Insolent Gnome here. The other day, Bill brought to our attention some really cool EL lighting that people were using in phone chargers. And I'd always been interested in EL stuff just because it has a very cool look to it. It's not an LED, it's not a light like you would normally see. What it basically is a wire with a phosphorescent coating that they pass AC between it and some lead wires, and it works like a neon light almost, or a fluorescent light, sorry. And it gives a really neat look that just you don't see. So I thought I'd do a little bit of an introduction to it, maybe a little bit of the basics, kind of show everybody what it looks like, just because most people probably have seen it in passing but never thought about it for a computer. So what I've got here are actually 4 different kinds. I've got the standard wire. They make a tape, and they have sheets, which actually I think are pretty neat looking. And I'm gonna have to kill some lights here to really kind of show you what they do. And this transformer I got with the kit doesn't have a lot of power, but you can kind of see this isn't as bright as they can. Let me get this other light real quick. These things have aren't really light producers. They're basically going to be used for lighting something really close, or if you need a stripe of light into something. I've thought of a few things what would be kind of neat just for an accent, and they're can be set to blink and all sorts of jazz. This other set, the one that Bill actually found and kind of brought to our attention, is a flowing EL. And basically you can see there's 3 phosphorescent wires in this, and it just basically switches between. So it makes it look like it's going, and this one actually has a slide on it where you can speed it up and slow it down. So that's kind of a basic. Oh crap, see if we can look, there we go, a little focus. That's pretty much what this stuff comes down to, is those are like the 4 kinds that you're going to see, you're going to find, and will probably be somewhat useful. Now all this stuff can be cut to length, added to. There is a way to splice wires in between them, so if you need a couple inches here and a couple inches on the other side of your case, I know at least with the wire itself, you can cut it, splice a wire in there, run your wire however long you need it to be, splice it back into a piece of EL, and continue on, or even just electrical tape or heat shrink if you want to do, a couple inches with a dark spot in between those. You can slide some heat shrink onto it and basically black it out. It's not real hard to keep this stuff from shining through something. I mean, it's not, you're not going to get a whole lot of light bleed through around the edges or anything like that. So, but that's kind of the basics of EL. Now, all this stuff does run on AC current, so it's a transformer, and I don't know if you can hear this thing. It's kind of loud. Not so much. It wouldn't probably be able to hide it inside of a case. And that's what I'm going to show in my next video, how I hooked it up and got it to work. And that transformer is a different model, more akin to the one with the flowing wire, and it's actually dead silent. But maybe something in that one, just as much as it's running, is causing it to whine. This other one that I hooked up to the PSU does whine a little bit, but I don't know that it would actually be that noticeable, inside your case. So I'm gonna stop this video and set up some stuff and show you kind of what I did to get it hooked up to where I think you could use it in a computer mod. All right, thanks.